Is there an anime that you absolutely cannot stand?
Anime I can't stand. Death Note. Can't stand Death Note. I think it's terrible. And the fact that it gets so much praise just sickens me. That I can't stand. I used to like Inuyasha. I don't say I can't stand it. I'm just like, it's just like, come on, go somewhere with it. But as we know, it goes nowhere, so there's no point in watching the whole series. Absolutely despise. That new Dino Hunters thing, where the old Pokemon cast, it's basically just Pokemon but with dinosaurs. And that was a stupid move for Pokemon USA or 4Kids, I guess, to fire the entire Pokemon cast and just hire a new cast, because that was a really bad move on their thing. In fact, 4Kids, I hate at first I liked it, but I don't. Now I don't. I hate the One Piece dub from 4Kids. The Funimation one I haven't seen yet, but I heard it's really good. Sonic X was good, but I hate Jason Griffith. He's just a terrible voice actor. He shouldn't even be voice acting. What they should have done with Sonic X is just hire the game crew. But of course 4Kids is like, oh, we'll just hire random people. Let's get Jason Griffith. He did a good job on Usopp. No, he didn't. Oh, well, let's just hire him in anyways. It's easy that way. So yeah, a lot of things that 4Kids produced that I can't remember at this moment.
Pirates or ninjas?
Fucking ninjas, of course. All pirates do are get drunk, look for gold, and get scurvy. What do ninjas do? Ninjas battle in the night. People say ninjas are pussies because they fight in the night and they use stealth. That's not being pussies. That's being smart. Using your brain, using your stealth more than your strength. And people also say that ninjas aren't strong because they only use speed, stealth, all that stuff. Ninjas are strong. Ninjas are just as much physical strength as pirates do, if not more so, because they train for like years and years to get good. The whole pirate craze is really like disappointed me. It's like, it's pretty much anime, especially anime too. It's come down to One Piece versus Naruto, and sometimes people throw Bleach in there and then they don't. But it's like, my personal opinion, ninjas are better because they use intelligence, they don't just randomly run into a battle, randomly attacking people. They actually use strategy and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna get all into it because then there'll be people flaming me. They're like, "Oh, you like ninjas? Ew."
I think you already did that.
Yep. Come on, flamers! I dare you!
Who would win in a fight? Cone or Orehime's teddy bear?
Orehime's teddy bear, obviously.
And why do you think that?
Look at the guy. Look at his acting career. How many movies has he been in? He's been in The Shining. He's been in Star Wars Episode 4 as Chewie's backup, like his stunt double. He was in Spirited Away. He was in Advent Children. Look at him. I mean, they had to paint him because he was pink, but he's been in a lot of stuff, man. Look at his friggin' resume.
Zero?
Yes.
Did Kenpo pay you to say all that?
No, of course not. Why would he pay me? If he was going to pay me, he would give me something I want. Like Rukia, you bastard!
Kenpo, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn you, Kenpo!
What about video games? What other video games do you play besides Mega Man?
A lot. Mostly old school side scrollers. I'm really into Journey to Silius right now. Right now on my DS I'm playing Custom Robo. A lot of old school games that were from my childhood. Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario, all that stuff. And I just recently got a Sega Genesis because I didn't have one back in the day. I've been playing Sonic, Ristar, stuff like that. My PSP, pretty much anything I want because I've modded it and it's awesome. I can play NES, SNES, Master System, all that stuff on there. GBA, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm really into Final Fantasy Tactics. I love it so much because I find them better than the actual normal Final Fantasy games. There's a lot of games that I could mention because, like, literally the library me and my brother have of all our games. It's like over like 400 games we have in total. So, yeah, pretty much the ones I mentioned are the ones I'm playing right now and the ones I'm really into. But I pretty much I like MMOs, I like RPGs, I like side scrollers, games like that where you can just like none of this FPS shit where every game is the effing same as the last one. Oh, Call of Duty 4, is that like Halo 3? Yes, it's exactly the same. We just put a different name and a different story on the game.
Alright, let's see. Now the Call of Duty and Halo fans will be after you.
I wish they would, because they already know what Halo 3 is. It's just Halo 2 expansion in HD, and Call of Duty 4 is just... Call of Duty is just a... like every other war game, because if you want to play a war game, go play Medal of Honor 2. That's the best war game I've ever played. I eat babies.
Wait, I thought Taka was the one that ate babies in the group.
Well, he just eats them. I put them on bread, I heat them up with cheese, I put some mayonnaise on there. You know, I get all classy. I add bread and stuff.
You designed the avatars for the council members on the council forums, right?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do it exactly?
Well, I actually designed all the graphics on the site, believe it or not. In the council, I am the main web designer, and I'm also do lots of moderating for the site, mostly code and stuff like that. I'm actually a graduate from the web design program here, in where I live. So a lot of the stuff, I mostly just use Photoshop 7 for editing graphics and stuff, and I've been designing websites ever since I was 12 years old, so I technically have 7, almost 8 years experience, web design, and graphic design is a huge part of web design. You can't have a website without graphics, at least not a very good looking website. So they kind of go hand in hand, and I actually used to have a really old website, a Mega Man fan site called Zero Sunset. It's probably not on the internet anymore, and I worked on it for 4 years straight. I just gave up on it in the end because I didn't get enough visitors. But yeah, basically, I do all the graphic design, and because of my experience with making sites and such. That's why I do all the graphics and such, and I just kind of rambled there, and now I sound like an idiot. Basically, I just use Photoshop. But if you don't own Photoshop, you can easily get GIMP or Paint.org. They're just as good as programs. They're a little different than Photoshop, so I encourage people, even if you don't have Photoshop, to try graphic editing, because it's something that you really want to get into, and you can make beautiful pieces of art with graphic design. A lot better than anything I've done.
Alright, Zero, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
No. And for everyone out there, watch Mega Man Abridged.
YouTube.com/Mega Man Abridged.